I remember people used to make fun of me. It was like I said, mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin. The mortgages were 30 years and they cost 2.75% interest. And Bitcoin's returning 57% a year for the past 5 years. You could literally lock in, if you borrowed $1 million, you could make $500,000 a year with no work. If you did that silly thing. And so, and it's not even risky. It's like, there's like zero risk. Mm-hmm. And yet I still meet people, the conventional person, wants to figure out how to pay off their mortgage. Right, so paying off your mortgage is investing your money in a suppressed government credit instrument that pays 3 or 4%. Why would you invest in 3 or 4% if Bitcoin is returning 55% or more, right?
Michael Saylor for president. So seriously, Michael, you should run for president. You need to run a country. In this video, I'm going to explain why real estate is a scam. It's a system to keep us all poor. It's a system to keep us indebted into debt and to work 9 to 5 until you retire. I decided about 4 months ago to put my home on the market for sale in California. And it wasn't to sell and get a bigger house or leverage. It was to escape the fiat trap, slavery trap. It was to gain more freedom and to put it into Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will preserve your wealth. And everything against the Bitcoin standard goes to zero. So, and that's what this video is about. If you're thinking about buying your first home or a rental property, this video is for you. Since 2011, real estate has doubled and Bitcoin has given a 10 million times X rate of return. And real estate comes with fees, taxes, HOAs, and maintenance fees. Bitcoin just sits there and stores value. No phone call, no maintenance fee, no taxes. I mean, when you sell it, but like, that's why we decided to put our house on the market. It's like, we lose more by just owning it. We're hemorrhaging money. We decided to just sell it because we rather put money into Bitcoin and other investments, Bitcoin and crypto, Tesla, MicroStrategy. Anyways, again, none of this is financial advice, so I'm just giving you my experience. Chart 2. If you compare Bitcoin to real estate on a compounded annual growth rate, Bitcoin gives you a 65% CAGR, 65%. The S&P gives you 10%. And real estate, like a 4 to 5% rate of return. Like Michael Saylor says in his video, it's like a no-brainer. Like, don't buy a house. If you have a house, mortgage it and buy Bitcoin. I totally agree with Michael. Even if you don't time it perfectly, like you come into Bitcoin in 2017 and buy at the top like I did, if you give it time, it will. If you give it at least like a 4 to like 7 year window, you will be up like big time. You just have to be patient. And people get into crypto and they think, oh my gosh, I want to do a 10x overnight. That does happen. Don't get me wrong, that happens. But that's not the majority of the story. It takes patience. Even when you buy things like Solana or Sui, not financial advice. Chart 3. If I'd bought Bitcoin instead of a house in 2017, if you would have bought Bitcoin instead of putting that 100K into your home, the down payment for your home, that 100K would be over $4 million. And that home that you sign a 30-year contract to be in debt for would be about $180,000. So, do the math. So, and again, the old American dream, that's gone. That is gone. And most people will not achieve that. The new American dream is to be a whole coiner. That's the new American dream. I can't say if that's your dream, what you want, you do you. I'm just saying what the trend is happening. And that shift is happening globally, not just in the US, but globally. Selling that house wasn't easy, especially selling at a loss, but sometimes you just have to take a loss. But I have no regrets. And if anything, I feel more free. I used to think that if I rented, I was like a loser. No, that all social pressure of owning a home, that's fading away by the wayside. That's stupid. To buy a home because you felt like you had to keep up with the Jones, that's so stupid. So that social pressure is gone. So real freedom and financial freedom, not having the mortgage and the HOA and the property taxes and the maintenance fees. Oh my God. So now I can focus on investing. I can focus on building up my YouTube channel. I can focus on preserving wealth into Bitcoin. If you're feeling stuck and you're in that rat race of just working 9 to 5, slaving away for a mortgage to pay your property taxes and your maintenance fee and the HOA, just keeping up with the Jones, maybe it's time to let go. Get out of that rat race. If you're questioning the fiat system, if you're questioning the mortgage system, you're not alone. And in fact, if you're watching this video, a lot of people are probably watching this video because they feel like they have to buy a home. They have that social pressure, keeping up with the Jones. You got to get a bigger house, or if you rent, you're not successful. That is total bullshit. No, it is okay to rent. Trust me. But Bitcoin is your escape route. Bitcoin will be your life raft. 89% of the people who watch my channel are not yet subscribed. If you enjoy this content and it makes you want to go and buy Bitcoin, click the like button, hit subscribe, and share it with a friend. It helps get the word out and help other people. Thank you.